We'll move on to our 6.3, presentation of proclamation designating the month of May 2025 as Military Appreciation Month in Lake County. I'll come forward and read this proclamation. If you're here on behalf of this proclamation, please come up and join me. All right. It's always an honor for me to do a proclamation about the military or for veterans. As being a veteran, you know, it's a great honor, and I always would like to just thank you, Jenny, for reminding us and keep us on task for having these done, and helping us craft them. You know, so they sound better than just a template or whatever the case may be. So I'll go ahead and read this proclamation. Designating May 2025 as Military Appreciation Month in Lake County. Whereas the freedom and security that citizens of the United States enjoy today are the direct results of the sacrifice and continued vigilance by the United States Armed Forces over the history of our great nation. And whereas members of the United States Armed Forces and the family members who support them have preserved the liberties that enrich this nation, making it unique in the world community. And whereas in 2004, the United States Congress passed a resolution proclaiming May as National Military Appreciation Month, calling all Americans to remember those who have given their lives in defense of freedom and to honor the men and women of our armed services who have served and continue to serve our country. And whereas the months of May and June were selected for this display of patriotism because during these months we celebrate Victory in Europe Day, Military Spouse Day, Loyalty Day, Armed Forces Day and Week, National Day of Prayer, Memorial Day, Navy Day, Army Day, and Flag Day. And whereas the months of May and June are an opportunity to acknowledge and salute the families of those called away to duty. And whereas Lake County is the place many veterans, close to 1 out of every 12 residents, proudly call home. And whereas the Lake County Board of Supervisors recognizes the courage and sacrifice of all veterans and active duty military personnel in our communities and throughout our nation. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that the Lake County Board of Supervisors does hereby designate the month of May 2025 as Military Appreciation Month in Lake County and calls upon all residents to show their gratitude and appreciation for our military personnel by the appropriate display of flags and ribbons. Passed and adopted this 13th day of May 2025, signed Chair of the Board of Supervisors, myself.
Well, first, thank you to the board for always answering the call when I request this every May. We will put copies of this in every Operation Tango Mike care package this month, and it's more than a piece of paper. It lets our troops know that they're not forgotten and that they are supported and that our community cares. And as an example, Marine Corps, I believe, Air Force veteran, Army veteran, and some of the Tango Mike volunteers here today, just to give you a little cross-section, military mom whose son just returned home from deployment, veteran spouse, and a veteran widow. So, you know, in our community, a lot of people involved in the military, and thank God they keep us free. So, God bless America.
Thank you.
Anyone from the board would like to say anything?
I just want to also point out our wall of honor where we have the case in the lobby where everyone that's actively serving, we can display their photos there. It makes a big difference. It's really hard on families when your loved one's gone. I remember missing my brother so much when he was in the service. And having that opportunity to walk by and have that sense of pride, having the picture up there, it means a lot to a lot of families.
I would like to say thank you to each and every one of you, whether you've served yourself or you've had family that served. My father, my son have both served as well, and it's hard on the families when they're over there, and it's hard on those that are overseas while we're at home. But you're so much appreciated, and we wouldn't have this great country without you. So I want to say thank you.
I don't always agree with some of the decisions made at the higher levels, but I have absolute respect for those who volunteer to protect this country and to serve for something greater than themselves. I think that's something we can all learn from those that have served, that it's not about you and me, it's about us, it's about this country. So thank you very much.
I just want to thank all of our veterans in the county and all of those that are currently serving to protect our freedom, as well as the organizations like Tango Mike that are constantly supporting those that are serving. So thank you.
All right, anyone from the public would like to come up? All right, well, looks like we're going to take a picture.